What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the Konig XD-16 Pro. These are going to be snow tire chains for our 2022 GMC Sierra 1500. There's going to be a diamond pattern chain, so that means you can see the diamond pattern on the tire itself, which is going to be more tire coverage, which is going to mean better grip going down the road. Now, it's not quite as aggressive as a V-bar style. He's got D-links here that are going to be too abrasive when you're driving down the road, and it's better than the ladder pattern, which is just the straight lines that go around the tire. Those are good for starts and stops and smoother rides, but overall grip, not so great. So this is going to be a good in the middle of those. Another thing I like about these chains, you got the built-in self-tensioner, so it's going to be easy to find this because they're attached to the chains. I don't have to have a separate part that I have to look for when it's time to attach the chains. And since it's for oversized tires, it can help us get a little bit more out of there with that spring built in and the ratcheting mechanism, plus the rubber part here, and just pull that up and attach it so even as the tire wears down, I can still make sure it's a tight fit. It also comes in a quantity of 2, and you get a carrying case for it. The bag is nicer than most bags, but still chains are heavy, and they're gonna rip this to shreds pretty quickly. So I recommend getting a plastic tub. It would be easier to keep the chains together in one spot, and you don't have to worry about the tub getting ripped up at all. Plus, you don't want it taken over either the back of your truck or the inside either. Now, recommend practicing with the chains, but it's not too bad to do this. It's an easy system, and it's color-coded. Follow along and see how I did it. First thing you want to do is lay out your chain. Make sure there's no twists or breaks in it. It looks fine the way it is here. You see that there's a gap in the middle. That's going to go around the tire itself. We're going to put the yellow portion first. So as I slide that in there, that's an indicator of how to set this down on the tire. And when you go to pull it up and around, you want this flat portion on the tire. You don't want the teeth on the other side digging in, and I'll show you that when we throw it on there. We're going to take our chain, slide it around back behind the tire. We're going to bring the cables around and make the connection behind the tire. You slide that in there. Now it's stuck. And then I'll drape the rest of the chains across the tire. I'm going to take our red link and hook it up to the red hook. It's going to help keep the chain in place as we work it around the tire some more. We have the red keeper here. We're going to put the tensioner through that. You go through the side. Get it put in place, and then you can pull up on it and it's going to ratchet tight. You can pull a little bit, the spring is going to go and extend as you get it tighter, and then we can run it through the clips here on the side. Pushing the chain on the thinner part, pushes down and goes in to the hook. And then we'll pull the rubber part of the tensioner, connect this red hook somewhere on the chain, because that's going to make this even tighter to the tire. So go there. Seems to be all we really need. Overall, not too bad to get them installed. Make sure you do this on the other side as well. I would practice in the garage before it starts snowing. That way it's easier for you when you have to do it in the snow. There was some good fitment here. It was a little loose. It only took us a little bit of the tensioner here and 2 of the red hooks to get it really tight. You see, I can't get my hand in between the chain and the tire, so I know that's going to be fine when I'm going down the road. Well, I think that does it. Thanks for hanging out, and hope this helped.